Hello friends, here I would like to analyze Eimco Elecon India stock. I find it interesting and expecting to go up rapidly in the near future. So let's have a look. Price is 2000, market cap 1172, which is quite decent and safe. P is 29, reasonable priced. How I say reasonable price? See at the sales growth 31%, so the P is less than the sales growth, quite good. And I won't be surprised if it goes or gives 50% from here within near terms. Let's see the sales growth. March 2023, 64.2 crores. Then it came down in December 48.2, and then again it is 84.3. So you see from last quarter December 48.2 and this March is 80.3, there's a huge jump. Okay, and this 31% is basically comparing this 84.3 with 64.2. Okay, now I don't have much look on this EV data. Net profit gain is again 42.5, 52%, which is 14.8. In comparison 9.77. And if you see from quarter to quarter, it's quite substantial. The whole idea is say from 9.77 it dropped to 7.55. There was a negativity in the year, and in general speaking, so the stock price might not have increased much. Okay, I am not going by the chart, but I am doing a normal perceptions. Now from 7.55 it becomes double. So that's why the share will have the tendency to go double rather than 52. Okay, this is a general thing I am saying. Don't take it in the other manner. Okay, that because stock market does not follow mathematics or science. Now EPS also same thing. If you see 52% in comparison to last year March, and if I compare with last quarter, just 3 months back, it has increased from 30 to 5. So it finds me interesting, and so we go details into the stock details, and here there is a brief descriptions of the company. 1974, so almost 50 years, 45 years company. This is a good thing, and it is in Gujarat, and I also like the fact that it is in Gujarat because it has a good industrial friendly environment. Now its products are, it was the first company to introduce the intermediate technology of side dump loaders, load haul dumpers, rocket shovel loaders in India. Now see, it's a trendsetter. Okay, first time it made. So that means it has innovative mindset and capabilities. Now let us go into more details. Company sells underground coal mining machinery, spares and component wheel loaders, dump truck, haulers, drill machine, etc. contributing 89% revenue of the company. Now it's a manufacturer. Also, it is manufacturing something which is not very common, and with a lot of experience. So there is a moat. That means that it cannot be easily replicated. Nobody, Tom, Dick, and Harry can come and replicate the business. So there is less chance that this company will lose its margin in the near future. Okay. So there are other things. export revenue is less than 1%. This is again a good thing because globally there is a slowdown because the export is less, so it is not going to hit the company, and it is not the global story. It will be more an Indian story, and Indian story is good so far. The company, okay, fine. I own elaborate more here, and let's jump back to the other technical parameters. P29, as I explained earlier, is reasonably priced, not overpriced. ROC is 13.8 and ROE is 11%. ROE is little less, but okay, I'll give it some benefit of doubt here. Operating margin is good, 17.6 is a good operating margin. Now, promoter holding is very good, 74.1%. Interest coverage is very good, 54.1. That means interest, the company profit is 54.1 times of the interest it pays. That means if the company pays the interest of 1 crore, it makes a profit of 54.1 crore. Okay, so okay, FI holding is zero point 0.2. This is very good thing. What I tell you, because there is FII, that is foreign investor is there. That means it has been somewhat checked, all the fundamentals and the company management and everything has been checked to a certain extent. That's good. So there is less likely to be a fraud company or some ghotala. Number equity shares is very less, 0.58. So because the number of shares is less, it is ideal for small investors because they don't buy huge number of shares, and the advantage is that big investors will not get into it, and that's why it is one of the reasons why it is cheap, I believe. Maybe that is the reason, because if the number equity says 200 crore, 300 crore, then the big mutual funds and big investor would have bought it and the price would have gone up. Okay, so uh, it has a negative field also. That means in the near future also not very big investors will come here, and that means रातों रात ये बढ़ेगा नहीं. But whatever will happen, that will happen by the retail investors. And today, the retail investors are very strong in India, so they have the potential to buy the stocks. That is only 58 lakhs, and it may go up. No net profit, then current price, book value is very good. You see, 2069 only 3 times around, 3.5 times. Then EPS industry P 38.6. So you see 29 against 38.6. So it is less than industry P. Okay, exports per almost is zero. There is no debt. Okay, one of the things that you should show is not a fraud company, and one of the symbols of a fraud company is that it has a lot of debts. Okay, that doesn't mean that whichever company has got debts are all cheaters, but one of the symptoms is that they will have a lot of debts. Okay, now price to book is only 3.3. That is good. So the stock has rallied from 394 to 2000. So already the stock is 5 times, 500% return in 1 year. It has already given. Dividend yearly is okay. There is some dividend they are giving. Face value is 10. Debt is only 0.41. Sales growth is 31.7. Fantastic. And practice score is 7. This is very good. Okay. Market caps to sales is 5 times. Sales quarter is 84 crores. So this is also a good thing. Is sales quarter 84. That's 84 into 4. That means around more than 300 crores sales. So you can understand, if a company is making 300 crores of sales in a year, so it's not a, it's a quite a good company. It's a quite a big company. Okay, but in that terms, its market share or market cap is quite less in that terms of sales. Okay, here is also reflections. Market cap is only 5.5, which is less only. Now let us see. Now if you see, this trend is higher side. See, it started with 587, 600. towards the beginning of the we are talking last 12 months. Last April it was around 600 700 rupees. Now it is crossing 2000, and you see it's a uptrend only. And now if I go to the maximum, here also you see that it is an all-time high, and I also like which are all-time high. Fine. So now here also this portion, if you see that it has a very good uptrend. Okay, from 1300 from 1300 non-stop it has gone to 2000. So already 50% it has given from 1st of March. Within 1 month it has given 50%. Okay, so if I see the P ratio, now you see the P was around 21, and from 21 it went to 30. I think this is okay, and from there, uh, okay, again it is rallying. So from 21 it has gone to 28, so almost 50% it has already rallied. So let us see the cross. Company has reduced debt, good, debt free, good quarter. That is already given. It's given a good quarter 3 times. Stock is trading, so you can ignore safely. You can low return on equity, 6.7%. Earnings, other income 18.4. Company high data on 50 days. Okay, so now let us see the quarterly results. So 84 from 48, it has come to 84 crores. And you can see one more thing. This is already the upper circuit, because as you can see, it is last few days is continuously growing. Every day it is growing. And okay, let's come back to so you can see the from 38 crore it has gone to 84 crore in the last 4 years or 3 years. So almost more than double in 3 years. Okay, now if I see the sales growth percentage, 31, 26, 38, 30, 78, 68, 241, 23. Before that there was a bad zone. So from 22, 23, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8 quarters continuously it is giving a positive good result. Okay, now let's come to operating profit from 1, 1, 1, 1. It is now 17. So you can see 17 times it has grown the profit. Okay, now that's a great thing. And then operating margin also, if you see earlier it was 4%, 9%. Now it is 16, 25, 16, 20. So you see it is improved over the years. Margin is improving. That means the sector is doing well, and the company is well placed in the sector. So there are some other incomes and all these things, then profit before tax and all these things. EPS also, if you see 13 to 25, it's almost double if I compare December, and also 50% or how much it is, around 25% if I compare. No, I can compare with this, then I have to compare with this. March 23 years from 16 to 25. So I learned more than 50%, I think. Now let us come to profit and loss account. Okay, from 13,172 crores, it is 228 crores, so it's not much. Because in the earlier, if I see in the 13, there is negative, then 16 it was negative, then 18 it was negative. So every alternate years, almost there is negative things. Then 22 it is negative. Okay, so 23 is positive and 24 is also positive. These 2 years is positive. Okay, fine. Then if I come to here, last 10 years only 2%. If I see last year it's 22% and then 32%. So this is improving. If I see the last years, it's quite good. 22 is very good, and 32 is that means it is improving. Performance of this year is comparatively better than the last 3 years. Okay, now if you see the margin, so it is 4, it is 12 here. If I say 3 years, 22 is the sales growth, and profit growth 53, 32, 93. So these tells that the its operating margins are improved. Okay, so whenever the profit growth is more than the sales growth, you'll understand that the company has a quite a good hold over its customer and over the market. Now, so if I see the price, stock price, it is already for 21% return this year it has been given. So it is a recognized stocks. And then, okay, borrowings, if we see there is no borrowings, so nothing much I can spend time here. Now here is this thing. Cash from operating activity is positive. This is one of the things is very good positive. That means if the company will expand its business, it does not need to borrow money. For example, the sales become double, this 12 also become double. It becomes 24. If it is negative, then means to increase the sale you have to borrow money and put it in the business. Here it's not like that. More the business you make, more money you make. It's like that. But there are certain type of business more you want to make money, more money you have to bring. For example, stock market. If you want to make money, then you have to borrow more money. Or like a bank, if it has to make more business, it has to borrow more money either from the citizens or from the RBI. Okay, data days. Okay, it is not improved much. 112, 150. Not that much good. Okay. Now let us come to shareholding patterns. It is continuously same 74.06, 74.0. This is the good thing that the promoter does not play with the shares. ना बेचेगा ना बेचने देंगे, and this is a good thing actually. Okay, because sometimes they sell, sometimes they buy, and it creates a lot of confusions to analyze. Now regarding FI, see, recently FI has taken point 0.2. Earlier it was nothing was there. Okay, they exited in point in 22. They exited because of the loss maybe, and now again they have returned. So this is also a positive sign. And let us see the shareholders: 5,000, 9,000, 8,000, 8,000. It decreased to 6,000 and 8,000, 8,000. Now see, number of shareholders had not much increase. So this is also a good sign. That means most of the shareholders are old shareholders. No new shareholders. That's a good thing, because if there are a lot of new shareholders, that means there will be a lot of sellers in the near future. So that's it all guys, and uh, thanks for watching this video. And what I want to say, this is a video first time I'm making for to explain how I do the analysis within 10-15 minutes it takes. And this is not exactly a recommendations, okay? And if you are going to buy, it have its own risk factors. But yes, even if it does, in case it does not give a sharp rally and give you a immediate return, then you can hold it also for 1 year or 2 years. It will definitely give a good return of minimum 15-28% per year, which is very good. Okay, so in case it doesn't work as a momentum stock, it can also be working as a long-term investment.